Johnny, there's a worldwide grain shortage out there. What can we do? Oh, it's bloody awful, Johnny. We got to do something. We got to sort things out better than they're being sorted out at the moment, food-wise.
The biggest health threat coming up in the next few months globally, well, certainly one of the biggest health threats coming up globally is going to be famine. There's going to be outright starvation, I'm afraid.
Oh, Jesus, that's awful.
Soaring food prices are also contributing to the squeeze on family budgets, but today Russia's foreign minister denied the war in Ukraine was the cause, even though there's been a collapse in essential Ukrainian exports of grain.
Now, there's millions out there bloody starving, Johnny. But Johnny, surely the world's got to get more organised. It's got to organise itself better.
The IMF this week said, quote, "The war in Ukraine means hunger in Africa." The World Food Programme is also warning of a catastrophe, saying half of the grain it uses to feed the needy originates in Ukraine.
This has been going on for bloody centuries, Johnny. You know, all this has got me thinking, Johnny, and it's been on my mind for a bloody long time. Where we live in Australia, the bloody country's nearly as big as the USA, and a huge bloody section of it is too bloody dry and shitty to do anything with. Johnny, Australia's just a dry country. It's as dry as a bloody nun's country. Yeah, you can't grow much on a lot of it. But here in Gippsland and Latrobe Valley, where we live, the beautiful Latrobe Valley, we've got acres and acres of land out there. Yeah, I'm following you. We've got a lot of land here in Latrobe Valley. That's the best bloody land in the world, I reckon. Oh, it's beautiful soil, Johnny, beautiful country. For growing things, yeah, I've got a couple of photos from around here. Johnny, have a look at these and see if you can think of one thing the three photos have got in common. It's all green. They're just paddocks. Yeah, just paddocks. Nothing's happening. They're just growing grass, and as good as grass is, there's no bloody cattle on it. And if people want to do that around here in Victoria, in a lot of these places, have a look out at your bloody paddocks and you'll see nothing on it. Jesus Christ, you're right, you know. There's hardly a bloody cow, so we're not even growing a lot of meat. And to make matters worse, Johnny, we're building bloody houses, suburbia stretching out on the best goddamn bloody fertile ground we've got in the whole country. Well, now you mention it, I have noticed that, yeah. On the very best land that Australia has to offer. Johnny, that if we could grow corn and oats and all sorts of bloody grains from Melbourne to the bloody border, there'd be enough food in all that area to feed the world, literally.
To feed the needy originates in Ukraine. But not only that, it has also been forced to slash aid to some African countries because of the crisis.
We're so short of funds already, and now with Ukraine, we've got 50% rations for people, for example, in Yemen. I've just cut 50% rations for 8 million people. Niger, 50% rations. Chad, 50% rations. And 50% don't have anything, those who are in extreme need. So it's already having a global impact. We've already seen countries right before Ukraine crisis begin to destabilize, like Mali, Chad, Burkina Faso. And in my opinion, it's a sign of things to come.
But Johnny, you just can't tell farmers what the bloody... Yeah, but that's the problem, Johnny. You just can't come along and tell farmers now. But Johnny, you just... They're all going to grow bloody wheat and you better bloody do it or you're going to be in trouble. You can't go saying that. Johnny, you were saying that Australia, and especially around here, if we bloody planted corn and grain, where the best productive land in the world happens to be, you're saying we're wasting that land by building houses on it, when the whole bloody Latrobe Valley could be growing wheat and corn and feeding the world. Is that what you're getting at? These people will be saying, well, we're doing this and we're doing that with the land, but we're not doing... From Melbourne to the bloody border, there'd be enough food. Johnny, people have got to live in houses, man. They've got to bloody be able to live somewhere, for Christ's sake. I don't know whether you and all the viewers out there watching, Johnny, can see the bloody ridiculousness of this situation. Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus, yeah.
Thanks for your time. Now, food supplies are urgently needed in Somalia, but this aid is being diverted to Ukraine due to the ongoing war. So, who decides who lives and who dies in such situations?
For example, in Yemen, I've just cut 50% rations for 8 million people.
Johnny, you just can't tell farmers, hobby farmers or what the hell they are, you just can't tell them what to bloody grow, can you? Isn't that communism?
Goodbye, amigos. See you soon.